the honor, bearing responsibilities. Please watch over Lieutenant Colonel Hansbrough, keep him safe as he continues to guide and serve. Please watch over Lieutenant Colonel Miller as he takes command of the Albuquerque District. We ask that you guide both of these men in making wise decisions amid the conflicting interests and issues of our time. Guide them and give them a sense of welfare and understanding of the needs of the people that they serve, and a thirst for justice and the ability to work in harmony. I pray for all those who work, live within, and are served by the Albuquerque District, and ask that you grant them the assurance of knowing what would please you and benefit them. In your blessed name, I pray.
Please be seated. At this time, Ranger Sutphin is presenting a bouquet of red roses to Miss Slavica Hansbrough. The roses are in full bloom, which symbolizes our love and respect. At this time, Ranger Arcaro is presenting Miss Kristen Miller a bouquet of yellow rosebuds. Shortly, the rosebuds will blossom, as will the friendships during Miss Miller's time at the district. He is also presenting the rose to his daughter and points to his sons.
Say thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem. Please be seated. On August 1st, 1935, in the shadow of the Great Depression, a new Army Corps of Engineers district was created in New Mexico under the command of Captain Hans Frank. This began the mission in the desert. The district was originally established in Tucumcari, New Mexico for the purpose of constructing Conchas Dam for irrigation and flood control. The success of this project was a major consideration in the eventual expansion of the district's boundaries to include other watersheds in states of Colorado and Texas, as well as the rest of New Mexico. Upon completion of the Conchas Dam project, John Martin Dam at Cadoa, Colorado became the new focal point for district activity. On December 4th, 1939, the organizational name was changed from its original name, the Tucumcari District, to the Cadoa District. At the 85% complete point, this project was temporarily put on hold as the United States became involved in World War II, and priorities shifted to the war effort. In early 1942, the district headquarters was transferred to Albuquerque, New Mexico, and given its permanent name, along with an additional mission. Switching from civil works projects to wartime activities with a peak workforce of 3,039 people, the district performed real estate and construction services in support of regional military projects, to include work at Los Alamos National Laboratory. After the war, the district resumed their civil works mission. Construction was completed at John Martin Dam in 1948. Other major projects followed, including Gamez Canyon Dam, Abiquiu Dam, Two Rivers Dam, Cochiti Dam, and Santa Rosa Dam in New Mexico, as well as Trinidad Dam in Colorado. Subsequent decades found the Albuquerque district assuming new roles. The military construction program greatly expanded the district's contributions to national defense. Construction support to sister agencies such as the Bureau of Indian Affairs and U.S. Border Patrol broadened the scope of the mission. Smaller but equally critical missions such as the USACE program provided life-giving water to communities struggling to survive. Restoration of the Rio Grande Bosque and flood damage reduction throughout central New Mexico continue to give the district an opportunity to excel. The change of command ceremony is a military ceremony that is rich with symbolism and heritage dating back to medieval times. Soldiers often carried staves or standards into battle that identified them as a unit. Throughout military history, unit colors have marked the position of the commander on the battlefield and served as a rallying point. Whether attacking or rallying, soldiers would follow the standard or guidons of their leader, most often found at the forward edge of battle. In more recent times, the colors represent not only the heritage and history of the unit, but also the unity and loyalty of its soldiers. The colors are the commander's symbol of authority, representing his responsibilities to the organization. Wherever the commander is, his colors are there as well. The passing of the unit colors represents the transfer of authority and responsibility from one commander to another. The official party today consists of Colonel James Jerre, South Pacific Division Commander, Lieutenant Colonel Jerre Hansbrough, the outgoing commander of the Albuquerque District, Lieutenant Colonel Matthew Miller, the incoming commander, and Jacob Pauly, Deputy District Engineer for Programs and Project Management. At this time, the official party will conduct the passing of the colors. Traditionally, the senior enlisted soldier in the unit serves as the spokesperson for both the loyalty and concerns of the soldiers and as an advisor to the commander. Today, Mr. Jacob Pauly has the honor in serving in this role. The passing of the colors from Mr. Pauly to Lieutenant Colonel Hansbrough symbolizes the passing of trust for the organization among leaders. Passing the colors from Lieutenant Colonel Hansbrough to Colonel Jerre signifies that a unit always has an officer. The passing of the colors from Colonel Jerre to Lieutenant Colonel Miller signifies the passing of his trust and also the responsibility for the unit and its soldiers. In accordance with AR 600-20, paragraph 2-5, the undersigned assumes command of the Albuquerque District effective 18 July 2024. Signed, Matthew Miller, Lieutenant Colonel, Engineer, Commanding. Finally, passing the colors from Lieutenant Colonel Miller to Mr. Pauly signifies the confidence that he places in civilian leadership and preserves continuity. Ladies and gentlemen, the South Pacific Division Commander, Colonel James Jerre.
All right, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? Hey, what a great place to be today. Beautiful. We got the sun out. I got the driving range. I'm getting distracted already. Colonel Paul was probably a heck of a lot better golfer than I am, but I'm getting distracted on the driving range. We got the archery competition, but just what a great spot to be in. So thanks for coordinating for a beautiful spot today for this. And we were trying to get balloons, right? Maybe some balloons going up, but archery and balloons don't mix, right? So probably on the safe side, we canceled that piece. But morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, teammates, and members of the Albuquerque District. It's an honor to be here today to officiate my first change command ceremony since I took command of the South Pacific Division last fall. We extend a warm welcome to all of you who have joined us here today in person and online. I want to especially recognize and thank Lieutenant Colonel Jerre Hansbrough and his wife Slavi. Thanks for being here. And for their 2 years of service to the Albuquerque District. And I want to welcome Lieutenant Colonel Matt Miller, his wife Kristen, their daughter Reese, and sons Graham and Hayes to the South Pacific Division. How are those snacks over there? Good snacks? Good. Change of commanders is a good event, not just for our outgoing and incoming commanders, but the life of the organization. And that holds true today. I also want to thank Ms. Tori White for her invocation today. She is our South Pacific Division Chief for Ops and Regulatory, so thank you for that, Tori. My thanks to the entire Albuquerque District for who all those folks that are responsible for planning and executing today's ceremony. I know that events like this don't happen without very hard work, extensive coordination, and rehearsals. So thank you for making this a very special day for both the Hansbrough and Miller families in the district. Please join me in a round of applause to all those folks that had a hand in this. I mentioned the families because this is not just a day for our outgoing and incoming commanders. It's also time to recognize the family members who stood by these commanders and throughout their careers. We're joined today in person by Jerry's wife, Slavi, who's originally from Serbia, in a town about 50 miles from Belgrade. Is that right? Yeah, give or take, right? Miles or kilometers? Kilometers. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. She and Jerry met in the Czech Republic when they were both participating in the World University Orienteering Championships, or as they like to say, they met in the woods and have been married since 2005, right? Sure. All right. Now, there was a little bit of a debate about who was helping who out on this orienteering course to figure out if they were on the right point or not. I think Slavi was maybe helping Jerry, but who knows? It's debatable. And then that led to, after that, was a friendly basketball game, I think, right? We don't know exactly who has the score on that one, right, at the end of the day, but that's okay. Everybody was a winner. So Slavi is an organizational change consultant with a bachelor's in journalism and a master's in organizational development and change, has been an outstanding partner to Jerry throughout his military career and his executive coach. And Slavi tells me, Jerry actually does respond to feedback, unlike some of her other clients. Good. So, Slavi, thank you for all your support and dedication as Army spouse to Jerry and the district. Jerry's parents, Donna and Jay, are joining us virtually today from Savannah, Georgia. They relocated to Georgia about 15 years ago from Jerry's hometown of Canton, Ohio. We also have some other, I think, family members of both Jerry and Slavi online, in person and online. So welcome and thank you for your support of the Hansbroughs as they serve the Army and the nation. Also, I want to highlight a few accomplishments during Jerry's command tenure. So he and the Albuquerque team responded magnificently to the 2022 New Mexico wildfires, and again just recently to wildfires and flooding, handling a number of FEMA mission assignments and requests for technical and direct assistance from the states and tribes. Under his stewardship, the team delivered $508 million in contract awards across an average annual portfolio of 187 projects. That is remarkable. In addition, the Albuquerque team assisted on other districts across the nation in delivery of quality PFAS studies, supplemental regulatory permitting, engineering design, tribal consultation, and the deployment of emergency management teams. He led the strategic direction of the Tribal Nations Technical Center of Expertise, hosting numerous distinguished visitors from USACE to the Department of the Army and our tribal partners. His efforts culminated in a 5-year recertification of the TNTCX through headquarters USACE. Colonel Hansbrough coordinated work with and through 9 congressional districts, 3 Air Force installations, 2 Army installations, 25 tribal partners, and countless river compacts, local associations, state agencies, and federal partners. And he met with stakeholders routinely to ensure effective agreements and project delivery. Albuquerque recently hosted several events that signified the completion of long-term efforts under Jerry's tenure. We joined our Air Force and DOD partners recently at Kirtland Air Force Base to open the Defense Threat Reduction Agency's Western headquarters. This building received the 2022 Best Design Merit Award from the Society of American Engineers. And additionally, the district completed updates to the Albuquerque Water Control Manual and signed a new water storage agreement for the reservoir. And this is key to maintaining precious water resources in the West. Jerry said that his most enjoyable time at the district was leading the Albuquerque district was the people, the amazing group of diverse professionals tied into the community in a way he's never seen before. He's proud of the way that they have built and increased connections with the community through increased outreach planning, and collaborative events. He also highlighted his work with the corporate board to grow and improve the district as a great place to work. And he has greatly enjoyed spending his downtime exploring the region. Jerry says that this is the first job where he could express my full personality, energy, and passion for making every day a little bit better. It's been fun, right? That's the theme of today, right? Very fun. Colonel Hansbrough's inspiring leadership, work ethic, integrity, and care for people enabled the Albuquerque district to continue winning, safely delivering quality projects on time and within budget. Jerry, I congratulate you on an incredibly successful command. Thank you for a job well done. Jerry will return to Hawaii to become the engineer chief of current ops for U.S. Army Pacific, but I know that he will take all that he's learned with him here and never forget his time here at Albuquerque District. Let's give Jerry and Slavy a round of applause, please. And now we welcome Lieutenant Colonel Matt Miller as the new commander of Albuquerque District. Matt brings a wealth of experience and a deep commitment to the mission in his new role. I have a couple things in common with Matt. He and his wife, Kristen, are Florida natives, as I am. Now, Julie, they originally said Julie was a Florida native, and she's not. She's from Detroit. And it's debatable whether Julie likes the hot weather, right? That's debatable. Matt and I both spent time in New Orleans. That's not at the same time, New Orleans District. And, Matt worked on projects as a project engineer and project management on the post-Katrina hurricane storm damage risk reduction system projects. That's a mouthful. That's also known as HISDRS, right, Matt? HISDRS. Matt was commissioned in 2006, graduated from Florida State University with a bachelor's degree in civil engineering. He also has a master's degree in engineering management and civil engineering. Is that USF?
Yes.
USF. How about Florida? You got to get a degree from University of Florida.
I'm not done yet.
Kristen's not in favor of that. He most recently joined us as the deputy commander for Jacksonville District, and just a few of his previous operational assignments: 101st Airborne Division, Schofield Barracks, and Fort Stewart, right? Fort Stewart. And on these assignments, he had operational deployments to Afghanistan, Iraq, and recently the Southwest border. These assignments have prepared him for today, right, to take command today. Matt met his wife, Kristen, at Florida State University. She's a preschool teacher, but has taken a little time off since her youngest was born. She's a devoted Army spouse, serving as a soldier and family readiness group leader, and planning events benefiting spouses and single soldiers. She's also a passionate supporter of the Miller's Kids sporting events, right? They're pretty busy, as you know. So daughter Reese is 12 and is a competitive cheerleader. Is that right? Okay. 9-year-old Graham is a baseball player. All right, and both children have successfully tried out for teams in the local area, right? All right, awesome. And then their youngest, Hayes, 3, is the rumored jokester of the family. All right. So Matt's parents, Joe and Betty, are joining us online. Actually,
And my mother-in-law.
mother-in-law, okay. Ma'am, your name? Tranny, welcome. All right, what part? Same area?
No, North Forest.
North Florida.
On the Swanee River.
Swanee River, okay. We were talking about that last night. Yeah. All right. So, Army service runs in your family, right, man? Okay, your father Joe's listened to us online, retired in 1995 as a lieutenant colonel, infantry officer, but he did serve, a little known fact, he did serve a tour at the Waterways Experimentation Station in Vicksburg, Mississippi. So I think what do you think, Tori? That makes him an honorary engineer. Honorary engineer. All right. I know Colonel Miller is looking forward to his assignment. He highlighted that he's excited to work with an amazing group of professionals and public servants and a blend of unique projects that cross nearly all the USACE business lines. Matt, the Army has displayed trust and confidence in you to assume command of this organization, and I know that you will continue to lead this team in the right direction in meeting South Pacific Division's strategic vision and delivering bold solutions to serve and strengthen all communities in the region. When we passed the guide on a few moments ago, symbolizing the passing command from one leader to another, a very important role was played by Mr. Jacob Pauley as Albuquerque's Deputy District Engineer for Program and Project Management. Right, that's a long title. And he's also the district senior surveyor. Leaders come and go, the ones in the uniform. Our surveying workforce, though, is the continuity and the technical expertise, ensuring that the business and operations of the district continue. And this is one of what I call USACE's superpowers, commander-led, civilian-run organizations. I want to recognize the superb employees of the Albuquerque District. Your professionalism and dedication are the bedrock of our success. And I'm confident under Matt's leadership, he'll continue to do great things. Thank you all for being here today and for your ongoing support for the Albuquerque District of the Army Corps of Engineers. Together, we will continue to serve our nation with pride and excellence. SAON's building strong, be all you can be.
Ladies and gentlemen, the outgoing commander of the Albuquerque District, Lieutenant Colonel Jerre Hansbrough.
So I did prepare today, so that's good. But Tori did not have the opportunity to prepare much today because the governor was sick, was unable to come out here today. And so when I have a problem, I say, hey, I need some help, Tori. And so she's done that for me a couple times, and fantastic. So thank you very much. Jerry team, thanks for putting this all together. It's really a great setup. It's coming up together nicely. Next time we conduct, but it's okay. We'll work on that. Okay, probably don't need glasses this time because I actually remember to put it in like size 16 font. Usually I do this. It's a little
Right?
well, exactly. Make it bigger than you're good to go for. So we'll try to stay scripted best I can because I don't want to talk forever. But most of you have seats, so that's good too. Good morning and aloha, Colonel Hendura, friends, teammates, partners in the Albuquerque District. Welcome. Thank you all for attending in person or virtually. We've come a long way in the past 2 years. Perhaps the fastest 2 years that I can remember. I first joined the Albuquerque team. We're still fully masked, 6 feet apart, and distant. This in literal and figurative ways. The theme I followed for the past 2 years is that of connectivity. And really, that's all I've done. That's all I've worked on. Then all the other success is from what you've done by coming together. Bringing the right people together with a purpose lets the magic happen. Together, we've revitalized the Sapia program, changed the way Abiquiu Dam operates, and agreements for storing water, a variety of projects for the Air Force, identified and designed, constructed advanced measures for Las Vegas, Mora County, won awards for and achievements for small business, project management, environmental justice, logistics, contract support, and safety. That was the list of things I put down under A's that I'm going to remember from the district. B's are barbecue, ball, bosque, regulators of orders, food, ball fields, balloons, B2B. Should I go on? I really did make a big list. C's, Central Sabata, Corporate Board Office, Collaborative Program, Closeout, Compact Missions, Coaching, Contest, Cato, Cornwall, Command Strategic Reviews. It was a big list. But it was easy to do because of the great things that this district has been part of, making our communities and each other strong. But I'm going to stay on C, not going to go all the way through the lists, because I want to talk about connect, communicate, and collaborate. I challenge you to make deliberate efforts to do these 3 actions. Connect with each other and our partners. Communicate problems and successes. Ask questions, share knowledge. Collaborate by listening to each other, giving assistance. If you commit to these, you will continue to lift up our communities. Now, it is not the district alone that is of service to the community. We have great partners, our sister districts, federal and state agencies, tribes and pueblos, non-federal sponsors that are equally committed to working together to strengthen and serve all communities. I've never been a part of a group that has had a greater desire and opportunity to be of service to the nation. We truly do rise together. I want to thank a few of the many people and groups that have helped me learn the Albuquerque program and to grow as a leader. Slavica first, you've always been my champion and coach. While apart much of the last 2 years, I feel as close as ever because we've had a very solid communication plan. And I can share a lot more work than I typically have. It's nice working in an unclassified job for change. But your advice and occasional addition or subtraction of the jokes from my remarks has probably kept me in this job and kept it entertaining. So thank you very much. She didn't actually have a chance to read this one, so if it's weird, that's just To my parents, I thought of home more on this assignment than others. And that's because I grew up in a school, long story, but the smell of damp concrete that we get from our dams, every time I go there, I think of home. So it's like going home every time I go to the project site. To my deputies, Brett and Jerry, it still feels odd calling Jerry. I'll get there one day. I've known Jerry for a long time. I called him Gerard for a long time just because calling my own name felt really weird, but he spells it different, so I think of it differently, so we'll go with it. But my deputies have kept me informed and organized in ways that I did not think possible, so thank you very much. To my temporary DPMs, Tori, Jake, Cameron, thank you each for stepping up and delivering, making sure that we kept moving in a good direction. Each made the district better. Jake, keep the momentum going. I'm sure you will. To the corporate board, I think we need a different name. Corporate board feels cold, and this group has been so warm. Sometimes because of friction, but mostly because of the caring of the well-being for the district. Cuddle club's too soft though, so you can workshop that one. But keep holding each other accountable and having tough conversations. Those tough conversations will lead to support for each other and the betterment of the district. Jeremy, Mark, Ryan, Ariana, thanks for the consistent effort wherever for getting the TNCCX certified. That probably had the single most effort from me to practice. So yeah, each of you had a huge role in that. So I'm excited to see how far that organization will grow. Commanders, it's been a great time. Feel free to visit in Hawaii for a quick tour. It will have more humidity than the last one. They went out to Navajo Nation a couple days ago. I might have sold it more than they expected. To my many mentors, friends, and especially those here in person, thank you for your advice, counsel, helping me look at bigger pictures, and still staying with the details that I needed. It's easy to overlook something important. This discussions and support is really appreciated. I also appreciate healthy distractions and opportunistic visits for coming out here weekend. Mike, Mark, Richard, and Vanessa, some of you are here. Thanks for sharing the balloon adventures with Slavica. We truly felt the spirit of aloha with you, and it was really appreciated. Lots of lights in here. Mike, Mark, Jason, and Jennifer is the water management group. I've learned a lot more about water from each of you than I knew I could. Your openness and patience is appreciated. Please continue to do so as you bring Matt onto the water team out here. And Matt, over to you. Welcome to the Albuquerque team. I'm confident you'll keep the good things going in the district, and then you'll look at the ones that don't make sense, and you make the changes for the better. This is yours. Own it. It's been really a great time. You're welcome. You have the best set of teammates that you could want. For the rest of the district and our partners, I've enjoyed wandering the halls, making visits across the region, and spending time with them. One of the hardest parts about being in command is maintaining the connection with day-to-day challenges. But these interactions have helped me feel in tune more than I thought I would be. It's the constant effort to make improvements that results in big changes. And together we've achieved big changes in a positive direction. That's all I really ask is we strive to make each day better than the last. I see that happen. I want to close with a short story. I've told this one a couple times, but it was very impactful, and I hope it has some impact on you as well. I was having lunch in Santa Fe early 23, and sat at a bar in I was on leave at lunch. Just confirm. Sat at the bar at a place called the Shed. So the restaurant in downtown Santa Fe. It's following walking toward Victor may or may not be here. Oh, there you are. So, thanks, Victor. By chance, the person that is sitting next to Slides and I was the two-time former governor of New Mexico, Bill Richardson. This was not too long after he negotiated the release of Brittany Griner from Russia. I mean, Governor Richardson had been the go-to negotiator for tough situations in many years. Unfortunately, he passed away last fall. But while there, we talked for a while and eventually discussed USACE and my role as the commander for it. Toward the end of our discussion, he put his arm around me and he said, "Jerry, take care of the little guy. Take care of the little guys." And it's a point of pride that the Albuquerque does take care of the little guy. We do that day in and day out for building connections with each other and with our partners. Keep it up. Last page is easy. Thank you. Building strong essay on be all you can be. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the commander of the Albuquerque District, Lieutenant Colonel Matthew Miller.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for attending this ceremony. It would be impossible for me to stand up here and thank everyone who deserves recognition for helping me get to this point and for making this day possible. But I'm going to highlight a few. I'll definitely start with the executive office team and the whole support division who put this ceremony on. You guys have really set the bar high. Maybe next time we can do something about this archery, but I couldn't thank you enough. This beautiful setting, so thank you. Thanks to the Rangers from Cochise Lake who took time away from your beautiful project site to come and assist, so thank you for that. To our distinguished guests, partners, and stakeholders, thank you for taking time away from your busy schedules to be here today. Your presence speaks volumes to your commitment to our shared successes across the region. Colonel Honduras, thanks for giving me the opportunity to join the great South Pacific Division and for having the confidence in me to lead the exceptional Albuquerque District. I pledge to you all my energy and commitment on the tasks ahead, and I look forward to your mentorship and guidance over the next 2 years. Jerre, thanks for, wrong Jerre. Thanks for still facilitating exceptional transition. I appreciate your support and dedication to the continued success of the district. The impeccable culture and climate that I've observed across the district over the past couple of weeks is truly a testament to your leadership, and I thank you for leaving it in a very good place for me to come. Thank you. And I wish you the best in your future assignment. To my beautiful wife, Kristen, your love, support, and understanding has enabled me to continue to fulfill my passion of serving our country. Thanks for always building me up, but not too high. So thank you. To the kids, Reese, Graham, and Hayes, your resiliency never ceases to amaze me. As you embark upon new schools, another new town, new teams, new friends, you guys adapt so quickly, and I have no doubt you will continue to excel. To my parents, thanks for your unwavering support in all my endeavors. I'll put the camera here. Thank you. To my mother-in-law, Tranny, thanks for always being there for us, even when it involves helping with the PCS move. So thank you. I know you're getting very good at that. And then finally, to my 350 plus Albuquerque teammates, thanks for the warm welcome. I'm truly honored and humbled to join this premier team of professionals. Your skills, dedication, and determination are vital to the citizens of our region. I pledge to support each of you and to listen, learn, and lead as we deliver this program together. Project delivery is a team sport, and as such, I'm excited to collaborate with our partners and stakeholders, many of whom are here today. I truly believe we can all rise together. I look forward to working with each of you as we tackle the nation's toughest problems and deliver vital engineering solutions that enrich lives in our community and bolster national security. Essayons, building strong, be all you can be. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and join us in the singing of the Army and Engineer songs. The words can be found in your program. On my collar, on my trade, for the team. You can call me a soldier, for the spirit that's in my feet. S.A.R. under the rockies, I read my life. S.A.R. to America, U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. S.A.R. S.A.R. March along, sing a song to the army of the free. Down the brave, down the true, to the fought to victory. We're the army and proud of our name. We're the army and proudly proclaim. First we fight for the right and to build the nation's fight, and the army was holding us all. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won, and the army was holding us all. And it's high over here, the arms on its way, above the gates silent strong. For wherever we go, we will always know that the army was holding us all. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the Albuquerque District Change of Command ceremony. Lieutenant Colonel Hansbrough and his family will remain here by the flags for those who wish to bid him farewell. And to welcome Lieutenant Colonel Miller and his family, please join us for a reception to the far door by my right. Thank you very much. Have a great day.